going on? If you can't tell, I got these motherfuckers back on again because it is starting to get hot. So this card would be a furnace right now if I didn't put these on. So and if you remember back in the day, a couple months ago when I first started posting these videos, I had a couple videos where I was doing my car talk and it would just stop. Like no, you know, outro or whatever, just me talking and out of nowhere cut. That's because my phone would overheat because the sun would just be hitting it directly, right? I think because of the glass also it magnified the heat. I don't know what the actual thermodynamics of the heat exchange right there are, but it would just heat up my phone, even with the AC on and everything. So I guess I'm just gonna make my car talk real quick and blast some music, get in my little zone, and go and destroy my arms. So my game plan right now is not to overthink my arm day. You know, uh, I think I think I can't go wrong with arms. Oh, I did say I wanted to do something to target my peak, the peak of my bicep, right? Because I think it's too small. I don't know. I think it's a little too small, honestly. Like it needs to be taller. So I need to quickly look up an exercise that targets that specifically and try to do it today because yeah, that's just something I want to work on. My arms, as you see, are huge, right? They're like about 18 inches, maybe 18 and a half. I need to actually go and measure them because I don't actually know for sure. You know what? I'm gonna just run inside quickly and just measure them. I should have a tape measure with me at all times, right? Mr. Engineer, but I don't. Uh, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll take the tape measure with me to the gym and I'll measure it before and after. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Let's see what is what. What is what? Because I can talk all this shit. Yeah, I got 20-inch arms, 18-inch arms. And in reality, it's nowhere even close, right? So this is inch, right? What's this? Centimeters? What the fuck? This is inch, right? Inch and this centimeter, I think. All right, let's see what's what. Let's see what is what. All right, I think I got it right. Hold up. Maybe I need to make sure this is right. Make sure I'm measuring it right. Ah, you know what? Whatever. All right, so I'm looking at eh, just about 18 inches, right? Just about 18 inches. So, okay, not too bad. I want to get those 20-inch arms, dude. Shit. So I need to work on my peak because, like I told you, man, I got the girth. My arm is just huge. But, and, compared to my shoulders, it's a good proportion. But you low-key want your arms to be bigger than your shoulders, no? Well, you want it to be about the same, but I just want that big ass peak, dude. I don't know. I don't feel like I have it. Like I can definitely tell there's a peak to it, but I want to have an even crazier peak. Not super crazy either, but I mean, what am I even saying, dude? I want huge arms, just huge, absolute monstrous arms. You know, I was looking at this pro bodybuilder. He was posing with this girl. He had huge fucking arms, dude. They must have been like 26, 25. I don't know, dude. Huge arms. And obviously his arm was bigger than this girl's head, but his forearm, dude, this part right here, it was fucking even bigger, dog. Not bigger, but it was like huge too. And that was like what shocked me the most. It was like, okay, obviously your bicep is bigger than her head, but your fucking forearms are, I think, even about the same size. Maybe a little bit smaller, but about the same size. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And I'm gonna keep this uh, in my pocket when I go inside the gym. That way, once I finish up my workout, I don't have to go into my bag, into the locker, unlock it, put all that shit, and, I lose my pump. I'm just gonna finish my workout like I always do, go straight to the posing room and measure it. So it should be a little interesting gathering of data, right? Anyways, let's get this music jamming. Let's get this party started. Let's get rolling, right? Let's go and destroy these fucking arms. I just want a good song. Come on. Dude, I need to do a cleansing of my playlist. I don't listen to any of these songs anymore. All right, this is a good song.
My money not friend. Santillano nigga. Oh. My money.
Gracias al Barbu por todo lo que tengo. Soy un drug dealer, le estamos viviendo de esto. Los usuarios en cadena, pues más yo crezco y saqué de mi lado a todo el cabrón que tenía defecto. Haciéndole la powerbomb a todas estas pistas, me dicen Batista. Y cuando bajo para el bloque siempre en pista. Suena como un concierto de rollo con un guille guitarrista. Te doy un hecho para la yola amarilla, va a ser la cinta. Esto es un sub y baja, y gracias a Dios estamos arriba. Esto no es Mikri, me bicho. Tu bala aquí no es chiva. Estoy quemando Gary Payton en los Bagua y Sativa. Tu puta me tiré.
All right, so turns out I've been targeting my peak with the exercises that I've been doing for my biceps. So I've just looked up a quick video how to target your peak on YouTube, and it showed like standing dumbbell curls, like really emphasizing pointing your pinky like towards this way. So like you really, I don't know how to explain it. Look it up on YouTube. They'll explain it better than I do. But yeah, just doing standing dumbbell curls, really squeezing at the top, trying to twist as much as I can, right? And concentrated single arm, seated dumbbell curls also targets your peak. And he said also inclined, seated incline double curls, I guess double, you can do both arms at the same time. That one also targets your bicep peak. So I've been doing two out of the three consistently. And my fucking peak is still shit. So nah, I mean, it's not bad, but I just need to keep doing that. I guess I need to focus a little bit more with that twisting motion at the end, trying to make your little pinky, point backwards that way, twisting your hand, whatever. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna do supersetted arms today again, just because I like it so much. So this is not lightweight for tries, but it's not super heavy either. It's just perfect, I think. So I'm gonna do squeezing, as much as I can, a couple seconds, controlling it, and immediately jumping to these 55s I got down here. I was debating whether I should go for the 60s, but I think with my first set, I want to focus more on, just doing the right range for the reps. And maybe I'll notice the difference. I don't know. Kind of warm up into my heavier sets. I don't know. Definitely not leave them for last. Just at least get one good set in or two before I start throwing around heavier weight. Let's see how it goes though. Fuck. Fuck. Kept slipping. That's what your mom said. Nah, I guess I don't know. After a couple of reps of doing those extensions, it just slips out of my hand, I guess. But it doesn't mean I'm done, right? So just re-rack it, grab it again, and just keep going. That was a good set. That was a very good set. I'm gonna take a breather though. Okay, so I want to say out of every single exercise, I want to say legs, back, chest, arms. The one that I dread doing the most is standing dumbbell curls. And it's the one exercise I never miss. And it's with good reason. I just know that if I do them to the best of my abilities, my arms are just gonna get huge. So there's no sense in me skipping out on them, even if they suck, right? Because I'm telling you, dude, if you pick up a heavy enough dumbbell, you just curl it until you can't, it's a different type of pain because your mind is just going to be screaming at you, stop, stop, enough. You've done enough. But honestly, I mean, you can't fake failure with this. You're going to be able to tell when you can't do one more. So let me just try to take it to that point. All right, so if you remember, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday, I was talking shit about 1 minute, 2 minute rest periods. I have noticed that if I rush my rest period, that I can't, get that strength back as fast as I wanted to. So, what does that tell me? I need to take a little bit longer with my rest periods just because I want, to have, if not 100% of my strength back before my set, at least like 90, 95%. So, about a 2 minute rest period in between each set should be perfect. And I think it's been a little bit more than 2 minutes. So, let me put it to the test, see if I have my strength back. So, I got the straight bars right here and right here. I'm just gonna, push downs, heavy ass fucking push downs, the whole stack, and almost the whole stack for the curls, because that's all the weight that this machine allows me to hold. But honestly, it's about enough. Maybe I could go a little bit heavier, but that's about my limit, as you'll see with the amount of reps I'm able to do before I reach failure. So let's go. Okay, I might have just beat this machine because this whole stack, 17 reps, or really, that's not good. That's not good at all. I need to find something heavier. I really do. But in the meantime, since I'm not gonna move attachments, set up somewhere else, I'll just take it a little bit slower. Squeeze real good at the bottom, and then control it on the way back. Maybe even count to like 2 seconds, 1 second Mississippi, 2 second Mississippi, because I'm not trying to do 17 reps. These are supposed to be my heavier push downs. And I'm limited, right? My machines. And I know if I were to go to this other one, it'd be about the same. Not for biceps though, because I would actually be able to do the whole stack with that machine. Well, actually not. I can't even do the whole stack with that other machine because it doesn't let me. It's like there's like a pin blocking it at the bottom that you can't remove. So, anyways. Another set just like that. Much better. Much better. Whew. Man, would I be wrong for not wanting to switch up my exercise right now? I mean, I low-key want to do another set. I think there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So, one more set just like that. Okay, so at this point, my arms are pretty fucking tired, honestly. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I feel like I'm like halfway through I mean, obviously I am halfway through my arm workout, so it should feel this way. So I'm anticipating if I keep the same weight, I'm not gonna do the amount of reps that I've been doing, even for my last set, right? Which is completely fine. I mean, it's only right, you know. If you're doing what you're supposed to, you are gonna see a slight decrease in strength the more you go, the more you progress, you know, over your workout. The more you progress over your workout. I think that's the way you say it, yeah. Which is normal, right? Uh, so let's just see how many. Well, I don't even care how many reps I do. As long as I make them good, I could do 5 reps. And if it feels good, that's all I need, dude. So this last set, I wasn't even thinking about the reps. I was just thinking about, okay, 1 second Mississippi, 2 second Mississippi, rep. 1 second Mississippi, 2 second Mississippi, rep. That's all that was on my mind for these push downs. And I gotta say, that was a pretty good set. So I'm gonna try and repeat that. What was that? 5? 5 sets? Yeah. Let me think what else I want to do. So I'm not quite done just yet. Fuck. All right. All right. So last time, if I'm not mistaken, I was trying to play around with the 40s, maybe the 45s, for both the reclined curls and the overhead dumbbell extensions. And I don't know if you remember, but I was having some slight elbow pain. I think because of the weight, because usually by the time I'm getting to these particular exercise, I'm already warmed up. I already did some type of extension and some type of push down for my tries. So it's definitely not the case that I wasn't warmed up properly. I think it was pretty sure it was the weight. So 35s will have to suffice. I mean, I could try a little bit heavier and just see how it feels, but I was feeling a little elbow crankiness for my push down, so I'm pretty sure I would get the same type of feeling with a heavy dumbbell for this overhead thing. So I'm just gonna make this weight work wonders for me right now. So let's fucking go. Clearly not the heaviest weight, but damn, did it feel good. Whew. Great stretch for my biceps. Great stretch for my triceps. That's all I was really looking for. So, perfect. I think I might just stay here to finish up this arm day. I would not be mad at myself. If anything, I just gotta up the intensity, and I'll be fine. I can definitely handle one more set. So, one more set and I'll be done. But my arms are pretty pumped right now. I can't wait to go and actually measure them. It's gonna be cool to see how much they actually grew with the pump. I've never really measured them with a pump, so it should be pretty interesting to see, right? Dude, you know you have a good arm pump when it's hard for you to do normal shit you're usually able to do. Like, for example, take off my fucking mic. Like, I don't know, dude, it was hard. Because my arms are just too pumped. I don't know how to explain it any better. It is what it is. But it is time to see what is what. I promised it to you. I know it took me about a fucking couple months to actually deliver on it. But I have finally brought the tape measure, and it is time to see how big my arms are with an arm pump. So let's just see what is up. So what arm did I measure in the car? I think it was my right arm. Yeah. Okay. Let's measure it again. I don't know if you can see it, but oh shit, never mind. I think it's about 18 and a couple inches. Oh no, dude, that is way more than 18, and that is right at my peak, isn't it? Right? Dude, that's 18 and a half. Like a solid 18 and a half. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. Can you see that? I don't know. That's 18 and a half, dude. Woo, a whole half an inch with a pump? What the fuck? Dude, that is sick. All right, with my left arm, it should be about the same. Let's see. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be a little bit more challenging because I am not left-handed. Well, I'm using my right arm, so it doesn't even fucking matter, does it? Yeah, dude. Dude, this one says 19. This one says 19. I don't know which one to believe. This one says 19. I'm not even bullshitting. I'm not even bullshitting. 19. That is 19. Fuck. 19. 19 on the dot. Wait, so is my left arm bigger than my right arm? What the fuck? That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense whatsoever. What the fuck? Maybe I wasn't measuring it right. That's gotta be right, no? No, I gotta move it a little bit further up. There we go. I think that should be about right. So yeah, so not quite 19 with this one. Wait, I don't have it on my peak. That's my peak. No, that's 19, dude. That's 19 and 3/4. 19 and 3/4. I'm not lying to you. I mean, 19 and 3/4, 18 and 3/4. Bro, I can't read. I cannot read. Hold up. Did I say 19? What did I say 19? Am I really 19? No. No. 18 and 3/4. Yeah, 18 and 3/4. Okay, so my left arm is bigger than my right arm. Is that right? What the fuck? Let me measure my forearm now. Pre-pump and post-pump, I'll measure it. I know you won't see it, but I'll see it. Let's see. Where do you even measure forearms? There's so much to measure. That is not quite the 14 inches. It's 13 inches and 3/4. Almost. About 13 inches and 3/4. Okay. Not bad, honestly. Yeah, 13 inches. Well, flexing, 14 inches. Yeah, 14. So my left arm is bigger than my right arm. What the fuck? I was not expecting that whatsoever. Yeah. I mean, pretty noticeable, honestly. My left arm is bigger than my right arm just overall. Damn. Okay. I was not expecting to see that. Some guy told me to measure my chest. How the fuck do you even measure your chest? I don't know. I mean, I guess like right here. I don't know. Is that how you measure it? I don't know. So that says about 16 inches. I guess that's how you would measure it. I don't know. Maybe. So those are my measurements. If you want me to measure my schlong, you're gonna have to go to my OnlyFans, and I'll give you the exact measuring of my schlong on there. Nah. I mean, that's pretty cool, honestly. I should have measured both of my arms pre-pump, right? That would have been the smart thing to do. Yeah. Anyways, pretty sick results. So, what did I tell you pre-pump? My numbers for my right arm, was it 18 inches? I think so. I'm gonna have to double check. I really don't remember. I'm fucking fried, I know. My brain is fried. But it wasn't anything above 18 and a half. And my right arm with a pump, 18 and a half, I think. Yeah, I just measured it. Whatever. I forgot already. Dude. It's pretty cool, honestly. But anyways, let me actually pose down and see how it looks with the poses. Should be pretty interesting. Pretty cool results. So, yeah. Let's see what's what. can't even see this fucking lighting right here. What if I get like right under it? Now, to the untrained eye, holy shit, dude, just look at that. To the untrained eye, it might be easy to say, you know, me from right now compared to me from about like 6 months ago, that I lost my gains, you know, because I can noticeably, honestly tell you that a couple months ago, whenever I did my side chest, it looked a little bit crazier, and that's by design, you know. 6 months ago, I was 200 pounds, 200 and at the beginning of my bulk, I was what, 197 and a half. So I was a lot leaner. So you could see a lot more striations. It just looked crazier, right? Because I had about the same size, but it's just a little bit more defined. Now I'm a lot more full. I'm bulked up. You can't see those same striations, but I have a lot more size. So it looks like I've been getting fatter, which in reality I have. Just not just fatter, you know, but just overall been getting bigger. So to the untrained eye, it's easy to say, you know, oh, that guy's, you know, he's been slacking. He hasn't been working out. He's just been getting a little bit softer. That's not the case 100%, you know. So I noticed that with my side chest and a couple other poses. I'm like, damn, dude, I don't see the same results I had a couple months ago. But I am noticing I'm getting bigger, slightly stronger, you know. So by the time I cut again, I should keep a lot of the same size and get the same definition back, maybe even better definition. So that should be an even crazier look, honestly. So that's really exciting. But I don't know. Let me stop talking and let me just show you the rest of my poses. Whew. Ah. That's pretty cool. What else do I show you from the back? Yeah, let's see. All right. Cool. That's it. All right. That's it, dude. Great fucking arm day. Great fucking arm day. Dude, I know sometimes it sucks to get in here. You know, it's actually a hustle. It's a hassle. I think that's a word, right? It's a hassle. Like something annoying, right? It's a task to actually get your lazy ass up and get in the gym. Especially if you know the workout you're about to go and do is gonna be grueling, you know, demanding. It's not gonna be a walk in the park, right? That's when you need to really lock in and just have your goals straight. Because I don't care how hard my workouts are, I'm not looking to make them any easier, right? The grind is the grind. You're not gonna just get the results without the grind. So I know that that's ingrained in my head at this point. I need to do a better job at translating that to other aspects of my life, schoolwork, right? Mainly. That hasn't completely transitioned to that part yet, but we're working on it. But yeah, the grind is a grind. You're not gonna just skip it. So you need to get comfortable with the pain, the hurt, the suck part of the workout. Because I can come here and lie to you and be like, oh man, I love coming into the gym every day. You know, it's nothing to me. It's just part of my day to day, which it is to some degree, but it's also hard and it's, you know, it's not easy, you know. It's a mental battle every day. Like, oh man. Well, not really like I'm dreading it, having to actually get my ass in the gym, but sometimes it is, you know, every now and then. For example, arm day, I'm like, shit, okay. I know at some point I'm gonna do standing dumbbell curls and they are gonna suck because they just do. I've done them for years and they've sucked as same as they did 2 years ago as they do now. Maybe even more because now I'm doing more weight. So if anything, they've gotten worse. And hey, I dare you to go back to any of my arm days and show me a clip where I did 8 sets or whatever, however many sets I did for that day, and I didn't do standing dumbbell curls. I will be inclined to say, I would bet money on this. You're not gonna find it, because I'm pretty sure I've done standing dumbbell curls every arm day for the last 2 years. So if you have any questions on why my arms are so big, dude, just be consistent. You know, find a exercise that, you know, works and just spam the fuck out of it until you start seeing results. And once you see results, don't deviate from it, you know. Keep going at it. Keep up in the weight, you know, keep increasing your intensity, what you bring into the workout. Shit, you know, dog. I'm just blabbering shit you already know, but shit that you might need to hear again for your workout, so that your next workout, you know, is exactly what you want it to be. So yeah. Anyways, let me go and finish up this workout. I'm about to go and do forearms and cardio. I'll make sure to measure these forearms after my pump too to see, compare, you know, pumped versus unpumped. Shouldn't be too crazy, but I don't know. Well, I'll find out. Damn, dude, it's been 15 minutes. All right, this is gonna be a long video, so, well, if you stayed until then, you probably know that already. So, anyways, I'll see you tomorrow for legs. Ooh. You know what? I know I'm not gonna see you tomorrow. You're not gonna come back for leg days. I know you're not. It's fine. Stay small over there with your small little tweezer legs, mosquito legs.